Did somebody say boot sale?
finally found some comics, and yeah, dearer than eBay. Unfortunately, this was the end of the footage, as I had an issue with the camera.
Hi there guys, Darren here again from Darren's Emporium Comics and Collectibles, and yes, this is another boot sale haul. It was huge, absolutely massive. I got round it all and it took around about 5.5 hours. So there was a hell of a lot of stalls there, and we got lots of stuff. Let's just dive in and yeah. See what we picked up. Let's start off with this box. It is a nice little games console. It is not the mini SNES or anything like that, but it is still a really cool mini console with 600 games on it, and also has not only the standard arcade games, but it has your TMNT, and yes, so many other classics. There's Batman on there, Spider-Man on there. It is a really cool console. I'm chuffed to have picked that up for next to nothing. So yeah, really pleased to have that. A nice little small purchase. Got to catch them all. And yeah, this is a really cool little pickup.
Hello,
it is
trainer. Welcome to the Johto region.
fully working, and it is the Pokeball, which is the questions and answers. Yeah, really cool interactive toy. That was a bargain at 50p. Couple of little small items here. Rummaging through a box of random stuff. There was Simpsons in there and stuff like that. Wasn't in the best of shape, but a little thing for my personal collection. It is not mint condition, but it's cool to have. One of these little roller balls from TMNT. I believe they were from a game of some sort, but I can't really find too much on them. But yeah, we got Splinter. And then in the same box as well, I only picked up last week's boot sale. We picked up the 89 Joker, and I found one of the hats to go with one of them. So yeah, that'll be going with those. And it needs a clean up, but happy to have it. Next, Pokemon Adventures manga book. So yeah, Pokemon always sells well. Very collectible, and this was 20p. Can't go wrong with that. I have two card folders here. We picked up an awesome Pokemon Diamonds and Pearl Legends Awakened. Unfortunately, there are no cards inside. It would have been nice, but yeah, just the folder in really good shape. £3, and yeah, they normally fetch around about the £8-10 mark, so there's a bit of profit in that one. And then the next one was the Warhammer and some of these cards can fetch silly money, and there are a few in here. Nothing of great value, but the folder is a cool one to have as well, and nice to pick up. And this was £1, and yeah, easily profiting that one. And next up is one of the favourite buys. I got 5 of them. We got Star Wars Episode 1 drinks toppers, and these were given out in Taco Bell, KFC and Pizza Hut. We got Yoda, and then we've got, let's see if you can see this one a little bit better. Don't think you can. We got Gun Ray, Mace Windu, we've got Anakin, and we've got Queen Amidala. And yeah, really pleased to have picked these up, and got a really good price. Paid a really fair price for these, so yeah, chuffed to have them. Get me words out. Box of toys. Couple of really cool figures to start. Well, they're all cool. They're all cool. Nothing's rubbish. We've got a really cool Silver Surfer Toy Biz in pretty good shape, and I quite like these because they are so much more poseable than some of the new figures out now, and these are a better quality, really better quality. Lots of cheap stuff being released at the moment. So yeah, lots of detail on him as well, so that one's cool. We got a really cool, I love this one as well. This is the Iron Man Mark 1. This is from 2008. Yeah, this is a Legends figure. Yeah, really cool looking figure, this one. Alrighty. And then we have a 2002 Foot Soldier, and a 2012. Always pick up the silly little Turtles figures. Yeah, they're just cool. Everyone wants armies of foot soldiers and the clan, so yeah, always pick them up. Then I have, we've got a multiverse Joker. This one is 2012, and yeah, I mean, I quite like these different designs. I think they are, yeah, they are what they are. They're multiverse, and it's something different, and I think that one looks quite cool. I mean, the Joker looks incredibly badass anyway, but yeah, he's bulked up there and everything, almost Rambo-like with the bullet holders. Yeah. And then I don't normally pick these up, but I've done a little bit of research on some of these. And these Bakugan, the little spheres, they open up into, well, these ones are sort of dragons and stuff like that. So these ones are like the Dragonoids. And they can go for really decent money. So yeah, I mean, not a lot I paid. And they can go anything between £3 up to 20, 25. Obviously, depending on condition, if they're boxed as well. But yeah, picked up 2 of these, both Dragonoids. Didn't pay a lot. A little random one. I just like the figure. This is Pudge from, is it Dota or Dota? Some game. I'm not too sure. I'm not clued up on it, but I just like the figure. Yeah, so I thought that was quite cool. Got a couple of little random ones. We got a Star Trek and a Primeval. These were just in a bundle. I don't normally sort of go crazy and pick these up, but yeah, it's didn't cost anything really. And then this one is 2009 Star Trek, and this one is Nero. Picked up a Korg from Marvel. This is trying to see what one this is, 2011 Hasbro. Yeah, it's a cool looking figure. Right, the second box. Got a boxed Johnny Lightning. This is the Buffy the Vampire Slayer series, Xander's Chevy. I thought that was quite cool. Don't really see these often, and yeah, I paid £1 for that, so absolute bargain, I think.
For some strange reason, I didn't mention that this is Star Trek.
This really old dinky from the 70s, and yeah, die cast. There, it's sort of bowed, but yeah, it's 1970s, so it's gonna be wear and tear. So, but yeah, pleased to have picked that up. You don't see many of these about at boot sales anyway. We got a Falcon figure. If anyone knows much about this one, I picked this one up and kind of looks very, I mean, but yes, it looks rancid like, but I cannot find the same figure anywhere. So if anybody knows, feel free to comment. I'm trying to find out what this guy is. Unfortunately, he's missing one hand. Got a little plush of Blue from Jurassic World. Yeah, I thought that was kind of cool to pick up. Didn't cost much. And everybody likes Blue. Have a figure here, another figure that I've tried to research. This, I thought it was a Transformers Battle Beast, or Beast Wars. But yeah, I can't find any markings on this. And normally, nearly dropped it there. 1998 is normally on it. I believe it's Hasbro as well. But yeah, there isn't anything on it, whether it's a knockoff. Who knows? It is incomplete, but yet again, it's just one of those things that I thought I'll pick it up and just have a little bit of fun doing a bit of research on it. So if anyone knows in the comments what this is from, it's got like a snake's head or dragon's head or lizard. I have no idea. It's got wings that shoot out. If it's going to do it now, probably not. And obviously it's not going to do it, is it? There we go. So they fire out. Yeah, very... It's a weird looking figure. But yeah. If anybody knows, comment and let me know. Done a little bit of trading with a friend while I was over there. And I've got a bike mice for my collection. And I've got one of the bikes to upgrade. Mine is a little bit rough compared to this one, so yeah, thanks to him for those. Got a couple of little miniature 3.75 figures. We've got an Iron Man, and we've got a really cool transparent Spider-Man. It sort of glares in the sun there, doesn't it? It's kind of cool. Got a couple of other miniatures. We got a Homer Simpson. We got a cool Krusty the Clown. And then we got some Pokemon. We've got Mewtwo. We've got Bulbasaur. And we've got Heatran. And Pokemon, they normally go for sort of a couple of pounds each, quite easily. So yeah, I got the little packet there for £1, so can't go wrong with that. We've got another miniature of the Green Goblin. This one is a miniature Legends figure done by Hasbro. I quite like these figures. They are really detailed, and yeah, they're quite poseable as well. They're really, really good figures. Next, I've got a couple of figures here. My dad comes along with me and he just picks up some things. So he's picked up Rick and Morty, and these are Funko as well. So I think they're quite cool. Don't see many of these figures around either. So yeah, all in good shape as well. So he has done pretty well there. Next, we got a 2009 Madball. And if you've watched my other videos, I picked up a vintage one. And this one is, as I say, 2009. Really, really cool looking. Yeah, just nostalgia for a hell of a lot of people. And didn't cost me much at all. So, absolute bargain. This was a bargain as well. We've got a Dick Tracy. And then we've got a vintage Darth Vader. Obviously missing everything, cape and lightsaber, but still a vintage figure. It has actually got no broken parts, so that is quite cool. Most that I've seen are not this clean, and also a hand is missing or something is missing. Got a really, really, really cheap figure here. I didn't pay anything for this. This is Evil Knievel. It has the helmet. Yes, the clothes are a little bit worn, but absolutely brilliant to pick this up. This is a 1972 made by Ideal, and yeah, an absolute bargain at just, yep, 100 pennies. Great find. Really, really good find, that one. And then, for some strange reason, I don't know why, but instead of picking up one Han Solo from 83, I picked up two Han Solos from 83. Make that 3 Han Solos. In very, very good condition. Pleased to have picked these up, and I got these in a deal with another lot of. So these came with the Dick Tracy, the Pokemon figures, the Madball, couple of other bits, and I paid £20 for the whole bundle of toys, and I think that was an absolute bargain. Looking sort of around about the £10 to £15 minimum on one of these. Depending on what version, they could be a lot more. So yeah, pleased to have picked these up, and the other figures as well. And he was actually in the job lot with the Han Solo toys. So he was £1, but he basically threw him in for nothing. And I got some other figures as well. So yeah, pleased to have picked him up. and he's original. Not in the best of condition, needs a good old clean. But yeah, original 1998 Cartman. And South Park's surprisingly doing quite well for the toys and stuff. So always good to pick them up. Yeah, just a few more things to go. Picked up this little thing. Absolutely amazing sculpt on this. This is the quarter scale NECA Freddy Krueger. Absolutely amazing detail on this. Really pleased to have picked this up. Normally the bottom piece is broken. See a lot of these online, but they still sell well. People will repair them and do all sorts to them. So yeah, this absolute bargain at 50p. So there's bargains out there, guys. Yeah, definitely a cracking find. Couple of random books. We got a Masters of the Universe in really good shape, and then we've got a Transformer book as well, both in great shape. Couple of other things my dad found on the way around. Couple of annuals. We got a Danger Mouse from 1985 in really good shape, and we've got a Mr. T annual. This one I believe is earlier. Where are we? Yep, 1984. Unfortunately, the colouring side of the book has been done, but yeah, I mean, other than that, it's in pretty decent shape for the age, and you don't see that one very often. So yeah, they were a bargain price from the father, or a bargain find, should we say. I ended up finding another Japanese item. I just think it's absolutely awesome. The Pikachu alarm clock, and when you turn it on, it definitely is a full-blown Japanese alarm clock. It is bonkers, but absolute bargain. There is a little bit of wear on the face, but other than that, it's fully working and in cracking condition, really. This is original 90s. So yeah, it's vintage. So really good find. And then I went mad and picked up comics. A whole box, over 100. Really good price. I'm not going to go through them all. We've got a Psylocke key from X-Men. We have got the second appearance of Vision.
That is White
We've also
Vision.
got the the Scarlet. So this is the Scarlet Witch, evil Scarlet Witch, and this is a minor key, but it's something that was out of this box that was, yeah, not going to be £1 or £2. It'd probably be a few quid out of that. Unfortunately, there's a sticker on this one. I will do my best. It should come off reasonably easy. But we've got here the first appearance of Bishop, Uncanny X-Men 282. Obviously, X-Men is booming at the moment. Definitely worth picking up all the keys of X-Men if you can. There are a few of them out there that are way expensive and probably out of a lot of people's price ranges. If you cannot afford the first appearance, I suggest you pick the second appearance if it's affordable to you, because they will eventually go up as well. And then next on the list, we've got an awesome key. This is the first appearance of Gambit. There's a bit of debate going on. Yes, this is the first appearance. However, Uncanny X-Men 266 is the biggest in terms of it's the first appearance and a cover appearance, and it's a full appearance. Although this is a key, it's not the biggest one to pick up, but there is a debate as to what is the first actual official appearance. In terms of the amount of panels, in terms of, you know, storyline, yeah, there's a lot of debate with what is a first, what is a cameo, but it's still a great book to have. And then last but not least, in the terms of the bundle of these, we got West Coast Avengers, we got the first appearance of White Vision. So yeah, cracking book. It has seen a peak price when WandaVision was out, but there could be a return, who knows. So definitely one to hold on to for a little while. I mean, it's still relatively going for the sort of £15-20 mark, maybe a little bit more depending on condition. At the heights they were at of WandaVision, you were probably talking around £50. There are a couple of other random things in here. We've got a couple of, I believe these are French novels, graphic novels or trade paperbacks. I mean, yeah, they do pretty well, some of the foreign stuff. So quite interesting to research those. Is it? So let me know what you think. Let me know what you think my best find. What was my best find? Comment, let me know. Please like the video, guys. Subscribe to the channel. So much more content on the way. Another video from the unit will be uploaded soon. And as I always say, and I know you're going to say it with me, happy hunting.